You beautiful bastard. Also, please visit Norfolk for no other reason than for me to buy you a drink. Keep up the good work. Also, V, love you too, my man. I will do after the campaign. I can't leave the Southwest until after that. What do you say to an Irishman in a three-piece suit? Will the defendant please rise? Oof. Cheers from LA. Keep up the good fight. I certainly will. Thank you, Liz. Brexit and pre-Civil War concession comparison. Interesting. Very interesting. I will do my reading on the pre-Civil War era. I haven't done it for ages. It's been years. It's important that you focus more on climate change and the impact of IQ on the success of a society, whether it's nature or nurture, and why falling IQ is dangerous for society. Keep up the debate. Love the debates. Keep up the good work. Honestly, there is a conversation to be had there, and I'm not talking about race either. I think that's more a class issue. And yeah, there is, especially when it comes to vocational learning as well, because obviously most people, like even if they're just like average IQ, most people aren't particularly bookish. So trying to get people to everyone needs to go to university. Man, most people don't learn that way. Most people learn with hands-on, like even training, And I think that's going to be like a general improvement.
I lost a follower.
Am I purposefully stream sniping? Don't walk run. No, I didn't know he was streaming. Sorry. I'm just, dude. My time is very, very limited at the moment. I've got a day off tomorrow, so I can actually get a lot of stuff done that I've had to put on the back burner, and then obviously I'm still carrying on doing stuff. So I'm just getting this done while I can. While I'm not expecting anything, the Plymouth Uni LGBT Society has some specials in it if that's indicative. So please be careful. Excellent music choice, thank you. Thanks for doing all of this. Are there depths below the P do smear? I think they've got the worst smear they possibly can. I think we've hit rock bottom with the British press. They are now literally making shit up. And obviously there's a video that PSA Stitch did that I've mirrored on my channel. I mean, that is the most perfect breakdown of exactly how they've taken, like, very, one line out of context from 3 or 4 different live streams and mashed them together to create a sentence I never said that doesn't reflect anything I believe. So it's just like, Jesus. I mean, that's...
Didn't Thunderfoot do that to you?
Yeah, but not nearly that badly. I mean, just Jesus. But yeah, so, the Plymouth one, right? I have a special guest called Milo Yiannopoulos coming over, and he's going to be with me at about 3 dates around that time. He'll certainly be with me in Plymouth. So do let them know that Milo's coming. Oh, I'm having such a good time with all of this.
I have a question because you got experience.
Hang on. Let me do these ones first, and then greetings from Brazil. Thank you, PLSX. So it's nice that you've got your very own God Emperor down there, isn't it? When you win and you get into office, will you send a message to Mr. Anti-Bully and tell him that you have to wait in his order of jalapeno poppers? No, but I hope he gets well very soon. I hear he's very sick. Will UKIP ever have a position on automation, or is it too early in your view? No, strong automation means less need for mass immigration. Yeah, I mean, I'm pro-automation. So it's because I hang out with Arch, and Arch deals with robots. So I'm just like, okay. I mean, so I'm just like, okay, well, yeah. I mean, he tells me all this stuff. I'm like, well, that sounds really good. We'll train people to operate the robots rather than train people to do the manual labor. That's great. Let's do that. Did Fabian find his balls? No, he did not find his balls. Right. Oh, and here's a great story, right? So there was a lovely woman there. I'm sorry. I think it was Ellie. I can't. She's a slightly older lady than myself, but she's obviously a subscriber and an activist. And she had seen him in Casemate Square the very day that I was due to be there. And she walked up to him and said, "You can debate Sargon?" And he said, "No, I don't debate rude people." And she said literally something to the effect of, "You don't have the bollocks." And he stomped off in a huff. So yeah, that was pretty great. I was like, "You absolute legend!" She was a little shitlord. I loved it. Sorry, let me. Hang on. Thank you, Reginald McIntosh, for the donation to my channel. PSA Sitch and the other debunking video were beautifully done. Was it Tailed Feature? And there was another one as well, Politico. The UK MSM are really overplaying their hands. Yeah, exactly right. If they're hitting rock bottom this early, like what else could they do? Keep up the good work. I honestly believe that your campaign might bring back some sense of normalcy back to everyone. Really enjoyed watching the street convos. Thanks very much. I'm really enjoying doing them. It's tiring because when you're talking to and some of them have got 14 conversations, so we'll put a bunch on the UKIP channel because there's just too many to put on one channel, But it's been really good talking to everyone. We need men like you in Canada. Liberals are corrupt, the socialists are insane, and the conservatives are spineless. Keep up the good work. Well, Mr. Canadian Histan, it's up to you. You know, who? If not you, then who? And if not now, then when? That's all I'm saying. Don Sanders, you are very welcome. I certainly will never rape you. Consider me this paying back my stamp taxes. Keep them, you stocky English bulldog. Well, you know, like I say, it's not that I disagree with the American Revolution in principle. That's all I'm saying. And thank you, Oils Goon, for joining as a member. And Pepe, thank you. I'm tired of your pessimism. I'm not pessimistic. I think it's just realistic. You know, I'm not expecting to win, but the thing is, I'm expecting to table a bunch of conversations that they don't want to have, and that's what I'm optimistic about. Getting in their faces and making them talk about the things I want to talk about is going to happen, and they are not going to like it. You're going to hear them howling from America, I swear to God, right? You'll just hear this, towards the stupid... What's that noise? Oh shit, it's the British press. But yeah, don't worry. I do believe in what I'm saying, and I'm going out there and saying it convincingly, I hope. So we'll do our best. But the problem is, we really are the complete underdogs in this story. Farage and the Brexit Party are getting the endorsement of the British press because they're afraid that if they don't endorse Farage, people will come to UKIP, and man, we're going to make them talk about some stuff they really don't want to talk about. So, but to be fair, right, if Farage, it would be nice if Farage could get Brexit done, and then that's Farage retiring. Then the field is completely open for UKIP to just... we're building like our base at the moment and our sort of like foundations at the moment, and it's going really well. UKIP just hit 30,000 members, and we're just continuing to get new members, get new activists, get organised, get it sunk into people's heads that look, UKIP are going to talk about those uncomfortable issues like political correctness, free speech, the corruption of our institutions, identity politics, Islam, all this sort of stuff that nobody wants to talk about, and we're going to do it without apology. So get used to it. And I tell you what, if you look at Jared Batten's statements on Islam, he ain't going to be apologising for much anytime soon. So, we've got some absolute legends in UKIP at the moment, and everyone's like, oh my God, look, these MEPs have left. Look, all of those MEPs were being deselected come this round. They're going to lose their MEP position in about 3 weeks. So don't worry about them. They're generally quite angry that Jared didn't select them. So don't worry about them. What's going to matter is the council elections, which UKIP will probably do all right in, because the Brexit Party isn't running local councillors, because it's not a fucking party, it's just Farage's bloody ego trip. And more importantly, we're going to keep going. And so the next round of general elections, man, after canvassing over an entire region, the Southwest, I tell you what, I cannot wait to only have to canvass in Swindon. Like North Swindon at that. It's not a very big place in comparison to everywhere that I've had to go. So this is going to be a lot easier on my legs at least. But yeah, so don't worry. We know what we're doing. We know what we're doing. We're laying the groundwork now and getting their bullshit out of the way now, right? And that because this is just MEP elections, we shouldn't even have to fight, right? So these aren't really serious elections. It'll be the general election that matters. That will be the one that counts. But thanks for the entertainment. Do you believe the odds of the defamation suit against the Daily Mail? I think if you get it and win, it'll be set a new precedent in media. Well, they've literally made up statements, and they've taken a fake screenshot and presented it as if it's real. Twitter accepted that screenshot was fake because they have the DMs. So, they can be subpoenaed and whatnot. It's no question of it. So my innocence is completely provable here, and, it's just demonstrable. All the information's already out there. It was amazing that they did no real verification of anything here and just spliced all this bullshit together. It's shocking, really. Since your 5th edition game seems to be in stasis, or any of your players considering making a Pathfinder character for Knuckle of These Tales of My Wife's Son? I'm
already in it.
Rags is already in it. I don't have the time, but you guys definitely should. Knucker's a great guy, so you definitely should.
Yeah, Knucker's good. Bob's a great DM. Bill. William. Will.
The defendant loves George Washington, 77-6 in Dublin on Easter Monday, 1916. Just a joke. I love the British. Thank you, David. I wish you could run in New Zealand. We need you, bro. New Zealand is cucked. Dude, you're turning into a fascist state. I'm really scared for you, to be honest. And your Prime Minister is just like, oh, well, this is just how I felt. Oh, good. That's how I want to be governed, by someone's feelings. Are you worried that our government might try to block Milo from entering the country somehow? I don't see how they can. He's a British citizen. So, I don't think they can do that. If they're going to let Shamima Begum back in, I'm pretty sure they have to let Milo back in. Marusha,
found the loophole of being a citizen. That clever bastard.
Yeah, I know. That's how ISIS did it too. Not that I'm comparing the two. As an American and pro-secessionist nationalist, I don't understand why Northern Ireland doesn't just rejoin Ireland. Seems like a win-win for all involved. Well, because they're not just Irish. That's the thing, and I don't even know if they actually do consider themselves Irish. I mean, one of the guys I employ is Northern Irish, and he is a fervent anti-secessionist. He's a fervent unionist with Britain because that's where he feels his culture and heritage lies. So it's not that simple. I mean, Catholic Protestant divide basically. My dude, I'm going to make a mashup of all the soy boys and lesbo Lisas begging you to apologize and call it Carl confronts a cadre of crying cucks. All hail the God Emperor, God save Sargon. Dude, all well's good. Dude, if you please do that and send it across, because I tell you what, all of the whiny journos begging, and do the ones who are going to Jared Batten and say he won't apologize and stuff like that. Like, if you can get like a good solid chunk of them whining that I won't apologize, I would probably. I mean, I'll send you some money for that, man. I will really appreciate that. Here's some freedom books for you, big man. Thanks very much, man. Good luck. Yeah, thank you. I promise not to steal your wife and not to steal Ragstick. Oh, that's good. Ever thought of having V play difficult games in the background while you chat? It would help my sadism fetish. No, because I couldn't stream from his end. Thank you, Primus.
Do you want people who are good at games to do that?
Okay, hang on. We'll hold the shade for a minute. I just want to get through these super chats very quickly so we can then have a nice chat. That GBC interview, holy shit, you legend. That was Peterson Newman level dunking. Your messaging was on point. Not long before you take the throne. We only want to play video games. Thanks, man. I was really, really pleased with how that interview went. And the thing is, I watched it back before I uploaded it. But wow, this came out way better than it felt at the time. You know, so yeah, I was really pleased with it. Thank you very much. Literally only adding this to extend. I previously loved to express the love to Frank too. My love is communist. See how my wallet drains further. Thank you, man. Right. Invite to the Discord from Memes Green Text. Hello. Yeah. So I'm going to put up a video tomorrow that'll have another link to the Discord. You'll have a link to the public area if you just want to join generally, or you'll have a link to the activist area if you're in the Southwest and you actually want to come and help get involved with the campaign. Do come and get involved with the campaign because it's been remarkably fun. And the activist room is always really busy with people just buzzing and talking. Man, everything is just, there is so much energy at the moment. It's amazing. Did I ever find Fabian? No, he was a coward. Sorry the room made a shit video of you because he's butthurt of V. Good luck, Charles. I'm hearing you both. Thanks, man. Did he also made one in defense of me. So, you know, give him his credit there. He's not like all bad. I like Devin as well. So
yeah, he's hard to pin down.
Yeah, he's all right. He's a good guy.
He's fine. I watch his stuff.
Yeah, me too. He's a really entertaining guy. Thanks, MVP. Sean, what's my opinion on the Dark Tower series? I'm a massive fan of the Dark Tower. It's easily Stephen King's best work. It got a bit meandering and lost towards the end, but he did kind of pull it back, so it wasn't too bad. But the first book is probably one of my favourite books, just generally. Honestly, just generally one of my favorite books, the Gunslingers. It's so good. But even then, you know, like the Drawing of the Three, Wizard and Glass and the Wastelands, and even Wolves of the Colour is just rock solid entertainment. You will not find better reading for leisure purposes than that, honestly. My plan is to meme you away into becoming Prime Minister after you amputate the mutated European growth. Yeah, I know, right? That's kind of my plans too. No, I'm joking. That moment when you realise that Guy Fawkes wasn't the villain. Oh, calm down. He was a Catholic. Sorry, distributist. As an American, I'm proud to have English history as our constitutional bedrock. Man, I'm proud that America's based on it. Shame your crown subjects don't recognise the superiority of iced tea mixed with lemonade. Honestly, it's a shame we don't recognise the superiority of our own legal tradition than foreign ones, frankly. But
nice segue.
Yeah, I know, right? But yeah, I know. Iced tea is the devil's work. Curse you all. If you didn't have a revolution, frankly, I'd be demanding we kick you out.
I didn't want to be in your club anyway.
Exactly, right? How do you talk about being British and a father? Makes me wish I were both. Keep up the good work, Rags. Rag, I really love your streets and views. Keep it up. Thanks.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, but you can be a father. You just work on yourself. You'll end up getting married, and it will happen. And honestly, it's the best thing you'll ever do. You'll love it. You'll love every second of it.
Yeah, don't skip those first few steps.
Yeah, and Mr. Twisted Frenzy, head up. I haven't been getting any notifications on a lot of your recent videos, specifically the campaign ones, so I've had to start manually checking your channel for any updates. This is in Ireland, by the way. Right, that's interesting. I've been deliberately hashtagging with the name of the city that I'm in, so if you post them to Twitter or whatever, if you like them and you've got it connected to your Twitter account, so it'll be kind of spammed to their city's Twitter feed and on Facebook as well, presumably. Please do go and share them so they're seen in the sort of local areas, hopefully, because I want regular people to watch them without the media being a middleman. Thank you for 13 Garage. I will crush it, or I'll do my best. And did I see Trudeau's newest photo op helping flood victims? Here you're taking it. I haven't seen it, but it's probably bullshit. Right, okay. Right, I'll get to the rest a bit later. Sorry, V and Rags, for making you wait there. Sorry about that. Right. Yeah, V, what were you saying? How's it going, man?
Yeah, it's going fine. By the way, since you have experience with Antifa, what do you think would happen if you'd get like 100 people and they would all claim they're Antifa and they're anti-fascist, but they're also pro-capital?
Well, what do you mean? As in my activists or their?
Yeah. Like if you get like your activists, like 100 of them, and they would all have like Antifa flags and they're anti-fascist and stuff, right? So they're like, against fascism or whatever.
Yeah.
But they're also pro-capitalism. Like they would also have like love for the British nation and stuff like that.
There's no such thing.
Yeah, but what do you think the response would be? Because I understand everyone can be Antifa. You just have to be against fascism.
I think they call us Nazis.
Why?
Because we happen to like Britain.
You'd be like, what is
just like the Nazis?
And wouldn't that expose them to the public if they do that?
I think the public already dislike Antifa. A bunch of black-clad, violent communists is bad enough in anyone's books, in my opinion. I don't think there's anyone who likes them, really.
Well, Christian Winters does, but I heard they roughed up some journalists.
In the public. I don't mean like
We mean people.
Idiotic. Yeah, exactly. I mean people, not Christy Winters.
Come on.
I tell you, she's been. Oh, come on, she's been busy, isn't she? I checked the Gibraltar feed, and she's even in there. Like the Gibraltar Twitter feed, it's got like 50 followers, and it's like, Jesus, Christy, don't you have cats to feed? Like, do you not have something else to do with your time? The media are doing all the work for you, and they get paid for it. I don't know why you're bothering so much.
Well, if you want, I can GM some D&D campaigns with her, so she'll have less time to focus on you. And
no! I want her to continue. She's one of my best publicists, so I really hope that she continues. I love the fact that she's taken a bunch of clips from my channel and stuff like that and put it on a little channel of her own. I mean, I'm not going to copyright strike it because honestly, I stand by almost everything she's put up. She thinks it's highly offensive to like feminists and stuff. It's like, okay, but most people go, well, that's true.
I think it's the difference of
the
principles.
Feminists are offended.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's the difference of principles. Like they.
Yeah, she doesn't have any. Yeah.
Yeah, politics is so fractured at the moment that the other side is just viewing you as pure evil, like Satan or something.
Well, I am. I'm the end of their world, so of course they're going to be that way.
Well, she is on the gravy train from the EU, isn't she? So.
Exactly. If we end up bringing down the EU, well, that's Christy Winters' snout out of the trough, Sorry?
Isn't Thunderfoot in the same boat?
Yep.
I
imagine him and
Chris.
He's he's employed in the EU. He lives in like Belgium or Holland or something.
Isn't he in the US?
No.
Then why does he care about US politics so much?
I don't know. You'll have to ask him. But he certainly hates Brexit because he's worried that it's going to affect his bottom line.
I mean, I can appreciate that, like the man is looking out for his own and his own household and the money he brings in to his cats.
I'm not saying I blame him. Just nice that we're being honest about it now, isn't it, Phil? I love the fact he's going to make a 5-hour response video to this.
Probably. He already has you pinned in his... let's go to his Twitter feed. Have a good... I haven't went to his Twitter feed in a while. So let's make a bet. Sargon is going to be in the first 3 posts. All right, so the very first one, the pinned one, political argument Sargon style. And the third one, yes, that's what Carl told Twitter and his followers. Man, rent free. Rent fucking free.
What the fuck?
Rent free, you can appreciate that, V.
Oh, hang on. Right, right, he's talking about the Thunderfoot. Because I literally wasn't able to use it because my team who were running it wouldn't give me the thing. And you can tell by the fact that the tweets were just like basic bits, sort of like, Carl will be here, come and see him. It wasn't me going, communists are cancer and fuck feminism, Like, when I'm running a Twitter account because it's fun.
Yeah, I love the way you agitate the black flags. There's a lot of pirates that swing around you.
I love the next one is about me as well. Sarkeesian fans, you're obsessed with her. A few years later, Sargon fans, you're obsessed with him. Since when did Sargon fans adopt Sarkeesian talking points? How the mighty have fallen. Phil, maybe it's you, mate. If everyone's saying this, dude, you seem obsessed with this thing.
Oh, and it's got like this. He's got this little testicle that follows him around. It's called a very angry hobbit.
Oh yeah.
Angry hobbit.
Man, I can't remember what it was, but I was debating with him on Twitter about the thing before they yeeted my last account, and I literally took him through the thing, and he was like, he literally got to the point where he was essentially saying it's okay when we do it. And he just contrarian opposition to every single thing I was saying. And it's just like, dude, are you literally just opposing what I say because I'm the one saying it? And he was effectively like, yeah, basically. Oh my god, this keeps going on. Sargon is living rent-free in your head, Dr. Foot. And he's like, wow, superb. That's exactly the same argument used by Need Sarkeesian. You've been sharing notes. Dude, why are you arguing with subscribers? Like, and oh, now, oh my god,
they will get me closer to the dawn.
He was going on about this all day on the 27th. Jesus Christ! I tell you what, if I become an MEP, I will invite Thunderfoot to the European Parliament because I'm good that way, you know.
But do you invite other people as well? Like, do you have a list?
Yeah, Alex Jones. Let me see what else.
Milo Yiannopoulos, obviously.
Well, obviously, yeah. Well, he's going to be with me on the campaign trail, so I've got to invite him, really, haven't I? So yeah, Milo, Alex Jones, Thunderfoot, Tommy Robinson, assuming he doesn't win a position as an MEP.
Oh my God! Oh,
wouldn't that be nice? You know, and I shouldn't say that because he's actually running in opposition to UKIP party candidates, because he wasn't able to join UKIP. But the salt, it would just be too magnificent to not want to see it. Tommy Robinson, MEP, would just be fucking hilarious. Just, good God, it would be funny. So, yeah, I do want it to happen on that regard. I mean, I wish UKIP had allowed him to join, but he literally couldn't. So what could you do, you know?
They can't put him in prison anymore because that would be political prosecution.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if he commits a crime, then they can, obviously.
Yeah, obviously. But
I mean, this isn't Romania, V. Calm down. But like,
oh yeah, do you know that's actually a thing? Like Romanian MPs get immunity. Like if you're a Romanian MP and you commit a crime, first they have to revoke your immunity, and then they can arrest you.
Well, there we go. Right. Okay. Well, yeah. So, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I don't expect that to happen either, but it's nice that it's just on the table because it's making the establishment flip out like a bunch of spurgs. So yeah, all of this has been completely worth it, 100% up until this point. And honestly, I don't see how it can get any better. So who knows? We'll just keep going and see what we encounter.
What I like about Thunderfoot is that when you pin him up against the wall, he's like, whoa, I'm a doctor. It's like, look, I get that you're a scientist and all, but we're talking politics. We're not talking physics.
Yeah.
Like when we're talking physics, I'm pretty sure you have the whole room. But
yeah. I mean, yeah, absolutely. If he wants to talk physics or chemistry, I'm like, please, doctor, educate me. You know, I literally have no opinion because I fucking did GCSEs in it, and I dropped out of A-level physics because I wanted to play in a band at the time. So, you know.
You need to manage to create this into the mind of the public that far right is working class, because I think you have a point. And don't get me wrong, it's not that there is no such thing as a far right.
Well, I think if they meant Nazi, they'd say Nazi.
Yeah, like in the context they're using it.
Yeah.
There is that sketch with Tommy Robinson, right? Talking to a BBC reporter, and the BBC reporter goes like, yeah, I don't see any extremists here. And Tommy Robinson goes, but you are going to report that this was a far-right rally, weren't you? And he goes like, yeah. And it's like, yeah. Why would you? Because that's what people describe it. And it's like, so if I describe you as a nonce, would you say that you're a nonce?
Nonce reporter.
Then, yeah, and then he goes on and he says, well, you're far-right because you're against immigration. And it's like, what do you mean it's because I'm against immigration? Like, the labor. There are people in labor that are against immigration. Are they far-right?
They're working class too. Shit. Well, it makes more sense, doesn't it? It just, as soon as you if you replace the term far right, not fascist or Nazi, they obviously have specific political science definitions, right? If you just replace the term far right, which is just a catch-all apparent political compass location, if you just replace that with working class, that it suddenly just makes sense. It just makes sense, and it's like, okay, well, there we go. I'm pretty sure that that's what they mean. And I think that's the source of the disdain when they say it, you know.
But yeah, there was like that BBC guy filmed with a hidden camera, and it's like I saw a working class guy into the conference room, and it was like seeing a cannibal, like seeing an alien from outer space, and it was like, wow. And it's like, what did you do? Well, we went to talk to him, and it's like, oh.
Oh, by the way, have you guys seen the fucking Venezuelan military running over protesters? This fucking
Hard shit
car
was going down in Venezuela.
Oh, I don't even want to show the footage because it's fucking brutal.
Yeah, you're not CNN. If you're CNN, you can show it.
Yeah, exactly. If I'm CNN, then it's okay for me to do it. But it's obviously intentional and fucking brutal. I mean, that people easily, obviously, died in that. And it's I mean, and then, right? Momentum. Oh, we stand in solidarity with the people who are trying to be, with the Venezuelan government who is trying to be overthrown by Donald Trump. Oh yeah, stand in solidarity.
Wait, Trump?
Yeah, apparently it's Trump.
Oh, okay.
The Russians are sending
civil unrest in Venezuela. That's Trump, if anything.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what? Yeah, people ask me, it's like when I'm going to talk shit against Russia. Well, they're sending people in Venezuela now, so like that's not really cool what they're doing. But speaking of foreign affairs,
oh man, I've just found the best GIF. Hang on, yeah, it's okay.
Apparently, like the fascists are on the rise in Spain, and I look at the election, the socialists won with an overwhelming majority, but apparently, like the quote-unquote fascist party, which is probably like a working class party, let's be honest.
They're actually fascists, mate.
Are they? Are they actually fascist?
What I would consider to be fascist, yeah.
But they got like some, I don't know, 7% or what? Like it was such a big thing, right? To me, the shocking thing is that the socialists won. Like the far left party managed to get like such a big number.
Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. But the Vox, they're not a liberal party or anything like that. I wouldn't.
Well, what exactly do they have that in their program that you can?
Well, they're just really authoritarian. I mean, they're just. I mean, part of their policy is just to annex Gibraltar, and the Gibraltarians do not want to be a part of Spain.
Right, but they have a constitution. They're never going to be able to do that without,
Yeah, mate. I'm sure that there are definitely people who think that they won't do something bad just because there's a constitution, but there are bad people who will do things.
That would make them imperialistic. That would make them imperialistic, not fascist.
I mean that is that's part of fascism, mate.
No, but it's not okay. Fascism is worship of the state, just because you want to conquer.
Yeah, but fascism has innately imperialistic tendencies. I mean, look at the fascist irredentism and Nazis' Lebensraum. I mean, it is an imperialistic philosophy.
Yeah, but not all imperialistics are fascists, but all fascists are imperialistic. Is that more accurate?
Yes, that's correct. Yeah.
All right, so that doesn't mean necessarily that Vox, by annexing Gibraltar, would make them fascist. That would make
they're fascist, therefore they want to annex Gibraltar.
But you still haven't told me like something that are they against freedom of speech? Are they against human rights? Are they?
Well, they're against the right to self-determination for the Gibraltarians.
Starting to think you don't like them because you're British.
Yes. Same reason I don't like Generation Identity. I just look at them and all I see is fascism. It's like, get fucked. Let me Google them and find out.
Look, people in chat are saying they are the most liberal thing here in Spain.
That's scary.
All I'm saying is you need to get move away from your little island. Spanish people fight communism.
I honestly think that we need to get our little island away from Europe. That's my opinion on it. But right, okay, so pro-life stance on abortion, oppose same-sex marriage, economically liberal stances, fair enough. So that's something. Re-centralization proposals, what do they mean by that? That could... Democratic centralism is a democratic practice popular in the Leninist sphere in which political decisions are reached by voting processes which are binding upon all members of the party. Right, well, that sounds rather authoritarian, doesn't it?
Greetings, fellow humans. I am...
Yeah, but that sounds Leninistic, not Hitleristic.
Yeah, but there's very little difference.
The horseshoe.
Yeah, the horseshoe. Well, look, all I'm saying is all the fascists were communists first, okay? So, which is demonstrable and irrefutable truth. So economically liberal, I suppose, is something good, but they're centralized, they're for centralization, and I'm for decentralization, which is the actual liberal governance method of governance. So I guess they just want money. The focus of their message shifted towards stances compatible with European right-wing populism, endorsing anti-Islam. Okay, they're not all bad. And criticism of multiculturalism and criticising immigration of Muslim countries. Same time promoting immigration from countries of Latin America in order to repopulate Spain. Brilliant. Their view of so they're pro-immigration. The view of the European Union is of soft Euroscepticism, arguing that Spain should take no sovereignty concessions to the EU, but they should be taking sovereignty concessions from the Gibraltarians because they consider Spanish sovereignty to reside in the Spanish nation alone. They propose to eliminate Spain's autonomous communities. I assume that they mean their legal distinctions. Like, I'm going to be charitable there. In addition, they seek the return of Gibraltar to full Spanish sovereignty. Look, Spain, I don't think you've ever won a war against us. I can't think of a single war that Spain has ever won against Britain or English-speaking people.
Succeed.
But on the other hand, hang
on. Do you know how the last Spanish invasion went? Right? I found this out when I was there. It was in like the 1800s. They sent a flotilla, a Spanish armada, across to the Bay of Gibraltar, armed up with huge ships, cannons, and they got all the French nobility to come down and watch. And what they watched were the British just sailing out there in rowboats, scaling up the Spanish ships and taking them manually, until the entire Spanish fleet was taken by the British, and the French were just sat there going, "What the fuck just happened?" What? We don't even need a fleet to defeat you, Spain. That's all I'm saying.
Well, all I'm saying is that the Scallops War of 2018, you lost it.
Watch. Hang on. Do you know how the last Spanish invasion went? Right. I found this out when I was there. It was in like the 1800s. They sent a flotilla, a Spanish armada, across to the Bay of Gibraltar, armed up with huge ships, cannons, and they got all the French nobility to come down and watch. And what they watched were the British just sailing out there in rowboats, scaling up the Spanish ships and taking them manually, until the entire Spanish fleet was taken by the British, and the French were just sat there going, "What the fuck just happened?" We don't even need a fleet to defeat you, Spain. That's all I'm saying.
Well, all I'm saying is that the Scallops War of 2018,
we didn't lose that. We've still got the right to fish in those waters.
Yeah, instead of the fishing war of 2018.
Okay, well, you do that if you want. About 30.
35 French boats.
Well, they would bitch that in return. Why wouldn't I?
So, with reports of rockets, smoke bombs, and soy bombs being hurled at UK vessels, British ships can legally forage in the blah blah blah. No, you lost. Okay, they attacked your ships and your ship fucked off. That's what happened.
Yeah, but what was the conclusion of it? Because there was legal proceedings after that.
The conclusion is that the EU said they're not going to intervene and that there's still talks. But de facto, British fishermen are afraid to fish in those waters now.
Well, that'll change when UKIP come to power. We're going to sink all French vessels on site, so
What will you give them?
Right, so
send like gunships there.
How else are we going to sink French vessels?
Yeah, then you're going to be
we're
like,
not
"Oh,
ram
French."
them. We're not in the bloody 1500s.
We're not barbarians.
Yeah,
You're going to go like baka baka baka.
yeah, we're going to shoot them like civilized men. Don't you understand?
Jesus.
Well, this is what they.
You know, this is going to be clipped. Like, you do realize this is going to appear in a
Good.
newspaper.
And I'll put it on the BBC. So you said that you're going to shoot all French vessels on site. Is that something you stand by? Like, honestly, I think it just wasn't strong enough.
I mean, honestly, I said, why wait till you see them?
Yeah, why wait till we even leave the EU? What's the EU going to do? Send an army? He hasn't got one yet. Rejection of abortion covered by public health. Right, okay. Okay. And calls for the suppression of subsidized radical feminist organizations. Okay. Man, if they weren't in favor of taking back Gibraltar, then these don't sound that bad.
So what you're saying is that UKIP will sort them out.
They see it as discriminant against one of the sexes and replace it with a family violence law that will afford the same protection to the elderly men, women, and children who suffer from abuse. Okay, that's actually a really fine point. They plead for the closure of fundamentalist mosques, fair, as well as the arrest and expulsion of extremist imams, fair. The warlike ultranationalism in Vox, according to Xavier Casalas. How left-wing is this guy?
But my question is, like, they're not fascist, are they?
No, I don't think they're actually fascists.
Well, there you go. Thank
from
you.
what we've read here. But I mean, this is just the Wikipedia page, so who fucking knows?
Spanish people, you need to thank me. I cleared the reputation of your Vox party. All right?
Yes, okay, but you're never getting Gibraltar. I mean, we like Jeremy Corbyn won't fight for Gibraltar, but UKIP will.
Didn't you get denounced?
Oh, I get denounced by a lot of people. Who are you talking about?
Denounced.
Didn't you get denounced by like the government of Gibraltar?
Yeah, it was like I denounced him for being mean, and I was like, "Come and debate me, Fabian."
Yeah, but think about this: if they annex Gibraltar, Fabian will lose power.
He'll be a fucking collaborator. What are you talking about? He'll be that.
Sargon, I'm going to betray you.
I'm
going to betray you. I'm going to go to the media and tell them to start calling him a boomer.
They're going to be like, what?
I'm going to give him the inside scoops. Okay, what you do to Sargon is you call him a boomer.
That doesn't offend me though, dude. Jesus, if I was offended by that, you know, like honestly, that's such a gentle thing to call me, considering all the things I have been called in my time on the internet. Honestly, I find it kind of comforting, to be honest.
That one hurts more because it's true.
Well, no, it doesn't hurt. That's the thing. I accept things I am. I'm bad with technology. I don't generally tend to. Oh god, there's been another fucking school shooting in America. Of course there have. Fuck's sake.
Another one.
Yeah, in University of North Carolina, Charlotte.
We're gonna talk about the guns. We're gonna talk about the guns soon. The
All
guns.
the other kids with the pump.
Rags.
Rags,
I need to know, why do the guns keep doing this?
Outrun my bullet.
Why do the guns keep doing this?
Yeah.
Why did the knives keep doing this in London?
You'll notice that it's mostly. I hate to bring up statistics, but statistically, most guns are black.
I disavow that shit.
Wonderful.
Yeah, I disavow.
I don't make the rules.
BBC. I just want to say that Rags does not represent UKIP.
And what's even worse is that the ones that aren't black are
Mexican.
Apparently, listen. There have been mass shootings the last 72 hours, but you don't hear about those because those are gang related.
Yeah.
I just want to know, when was the last time you saw a white gun?
That's really
Desert
racist.
Eagle from Counter-Strike is white.
Yeah, you have to make up fake ones to see them. I know, it's weird.
Look, all I'm saying is the media is going to get annoyed that we're joking about this rather than being outraged that it's happening.
Oh, no. You see, I know. You see, I can come on the stream and say anything. It's like, oh, I do represent UKIP, and I say this. It's like, oh, God, no. It's like, yes, gas the bikes, race car now. What?
Yeah, I'm out. I had fun, Sargon. Take care.
What?
What?
I thought you
I said bikes.
Yeah.
I said race car V. Where'd you go?
Hang on, I'm gonna miss you.
What?
5A.
Did I accidentally kick a V? Was that his word? Did I like turn him into like an assassin? Is that like his code phrase? He's gonna go kill like Theresa May now?
I don't see what V's issue is. I mean, the only thing that can stop a bad guy with a black gun is a good guy with a black gun.
No, it's a good guy with a white gun.
I don't know. Does that work?
You get like fingerprints.
You might be giving the whites a bit.
He actually thinks you said the race car now.
Yes, race car now.
V, you actually misheard him.
Yeah, my poker went a little bit.
Don't say the K word when V's here.
I didn't.
Now we know you're kryptonite.
Unironically, don't say it on my
word,
stream because everyone's fucking on me at the moment. So just be sensible.
I did a Keemstar, you know.
But yeah, you did a Keemstar. That was great. That was great.
It's gas the Tykes, age war now.
I tell you what, thanks. I'm not going to play this on the stream because man, I don't want to get. I've got to be careful about getting everything yeeted.
Oh yeah, Sargon. Yeah, you shouldn't have gone to Gibraltar. You should have gone out with us. We had a great night with Dan. We checked out Manchester's vibrant gay district. It was great.
I would have loved it. It sounds amazing, but I really couldn't. But check that in the symposium chat, man. You'll see what I mean about what this is. Dank's stock response to the media. It's amazing. It's fucking golden.
Oh, Ricardo, yeah.
Yeah. No, but this is like a great edit. I'll try and put it in the chat. Actually, there you go, folks. I'll put it in the chat. Just enjoy Dank's marvelous responses to the media.
Put Ricardo on stream, you coward. You
no.
absolute coward.
Yeah, no, I actually am at this point. I can't afford to take that kind of risk.
Oh, yeah, but by the way, you said you posted the racist tweets.
I know. I was like, oh my god, I'm saying racist.
Oh my god.
Bigots!
Do you know a funny fact in history? During World War II, the British actually dropped leaflets in Italy telling the Nazis, it's like, while you're fighting on foreign soil, there are, your women are having sex with black people.
Oof.
That was actually a thing that the British did during World War II.
And the Nazis were like, don't be so racist.
That's why they lost, though, you know. That's why they lost. I don't know, man. Burn the coal, pay the toll, but God.
But
I get so much weird shit from the alt-right still. Like, I occasionally I still get people who call me like a liberalist, and I'm confused because that's not been a thing for a very long time.
No, it is actually a thing. They're working with UKIP now.
No, I've not really been involved with that. I was on
Oh
like,
no,
the
you
first
haven't
stream.
been involved with it. But like, here's something they put out today.
Well, it's not the worst slur.
No. It's like, shut the fuck up, liberalist. You're just a crypto, the word I can't say.
Crypto liberalist.
Crypto liberal, yeah.
Cribble.
Well, no, they're working with UKIP. A bunch of them have been just running their websites and stuff like this, and creating articles. I mean, like there's one I posted in the chat, which is really fucking helpful for me. I have to say thank you very much, chaps. But they've been doing loads of work, and I was just like, hey, because UKIP have been going into overdrive with activism, obviously, and I was asking who the fuck was it? John Wong. He's still in the group and stuff. And he was like, he asked them if they wanted to help, and they said, yeah, sure. And I asked UKIP if they wanted to help, and they said, yeah, sure. And
no, I'm not.
It is like the liberalist putsch in UKIP, but but the thing is, like, UKIP is actually a liberal party. It's just a British liberal party. They just don't realise it because they don't think about it like that. But it really is. They don't disagree with the damn thing we say, and that's good, And I didn't think they would. They're all completely solid on these ideas and principles.
So how long until the media, the media's just picking on a lot of the smears the alt-right tried against you?
Yeah, I know,
it's really
great,
funny to watch them. Like, how long until they call you like a trap shagger?
I'm just going to call them Nazi puppets.
Oh my god.
And oh man, I hope they do. I hope they call me a trap hunter or something. Like, whoa, that's
Trap hunter.
I know it's terrible. Like, part of me wanted to just BuzzFeed a bunch of just like fake screenshots from this.
If you guys want to make up like just ridiculous things and send them to BuzzFeed, see what you can get printed. I mean, they've printed the worst.
It usually backfires.
So it really doesn't matter, and you just make it so whatever the media prints is just ridiculous and contradictory, and so you can end up with just this myth around like Sargon, whoever that is, that's just not reflective of anything.
I was talked out of that because I don't know, it could go badly in many, many ways, but part of me just wanted to like DM those BuzzFeed guys and be like, hey, I'm a mod, I have high-ranking privileges in Sargon server, and I have some very interesting leaks for you. And just create just the most
of Sargon's leaks.
Yeah, just create the most ridiculous shit.
Yeah, I'll probably end up being on TV fairly soon, by the way. So look forward to that.
Okay. I mean, I look what they did to Dankula. They didn't give any reason or any tweets that were sent, and they shut down the server, so he can't now find proof.
Yeah.
Or show it a figure. It's just disgusting the way their Discord is handling things.
Man, I can't wait to get Milo over. I've got a couple of other star guests as well.
Milo?
Yeah, Milo.
Really?
Yeah. He's going to be there for three dates in the Southwest. It's going to be great.
Why?
Because Plymouth has got an LGBT little hive in their university, and if me and Milo turn up, man, they're going to turn up to protest.
Milo's not very popular with most people right now. He's kind of a washed-up idiot who spent a lot of other people's money and got him very in debt.
Yeah, I think he can redeem himself.
He also fucked over a bunch of people with that Australia tour, if I remember correctly.
Well, I don't know how much of that was actually him and how much of that was people he was.
Oh no, most of that was him.
Well, we'll see.
I know other people who were on the tour, and
well, I don't
think Milo's a particularly good bet for this shit. Everybody is mad at Milo. Everyone I know who used to talk to Milo does not talk to Milo anymore.
Well, okay. Well, they don't have to talk to him, but I think he'll have some interesting things to say. I think he'll wind up the lefties in exactly the right way I want them wound up. I think Milo is an excellent weapon against the people that we are trying to oppose. So I'm not
I'd ask him about that privilege grant though. That got a bit eaten.
Hey, I'm not saying don't. You know, if you guys want to hold them to account, you hold them to account. I don't really know about these things, so I haven't been following them. So
you probably should look at them all. If you could be sharing a stage with him, it's just I don't know, dude. I think.
Dude, do you think I give a fuck about purity at this point?
It's not purity. It's
but
the fact that Milo
have done nothing wrong. I have done absolutely nothing wrong.
Yes, but Milo has done quite a lot.
Okay, then hold him to account. That's all I'm saying. If you guys have a problem, go and talk to him about it. I'm sure he'll be interested, and I'm sure he's got his reasons, because we only ever have one side of the story. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's the thing. I'm actually completely done with just hearing one side of the story and saying, well, that's a bad person. I don't know. You know, I mean, maybe Milo will turn around and say, yeah, okay, that was me. You know, who knows?
That's my stance.
I don't know. But I don't have all the facts on these things, and I'm not just believing one fucking side of the story anymore. I'm sick of it. It's happening to me all the time. So it's like, you know what, if they, you know, he should be given the right of reply at the very least. You know, so if someone wants to come and say, hey, you did X, then let him have that, you know.
I'm not saying he's literally Hitler. I'm just saying he, you know, blew he blew through a huge amount of other people's money.
Sure, and, I'm sure he's going to have to pay them back. It's his problem, not mine.
I'd be surprised if, I don't know. Just I don't know. I'd be careful with the event. He's been known to sink them recently as well. So.
Well, he's not getting paid for it, so you know.
Are you sure he's going to turn up?
Yeah, I think he'll turn up. I think he'll turn up. I think he will. And then at Taunton on the 5th, I've got Helen Dale coming down, and she is a gem. She's an absolute legend. She's the lady who I did the talk about ancient Rome with, Roman morality with.
Yeah.
She's honestly, right. If you want a true scholar on these subjects, she's the lady to go to, and she's the least pretentious Oxford graduate I've ever spoken to. It's amazing. I really, really love Helen.
Oh, okay. Can I correct the record? Sorry. Chat's saying yes. He did also blow a lot of people. I can't believe I didn't make that joke.
And yeah, exactly. And I've got a couple of other people who are lined up as well, but I don't want to announce quite yet. So yeah, got some fun stuff going on. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So, right, chat, sorry, I know there's been a lot of super chats going by, and I really should get to them, so let me do that now.
Well, I'm gonna head out because it's 4 a.m. here in Romania.
I'm gonna head out with V, and explain to him what a race car is, and a bike. I'm sorry, V.
All I'm saying is, Jack Conte, I'm not involved in any of this. Jack Conte, please, you know, don't not hurt
yeet me, bro.
Don't hurt me, Jack Conte.
Don't yeet me. I'm absolutely loving this little GIF that I put up on the screen. I don't know whether you can see it. Also, completely unrelated, the FBI caught a bunch of people from Antifa trying to buy a bunch of illegal automatic weaponry and equipment from cartels. But they just want a peaceful revolution, don't you know? Well, they're in America. Can't they just buy legal guns? The Liberalist sequel, UKIP essay? Essay? I don't know. Hey,
like
Sargon,
ESSE?
what happened to clapping? I just haven't had the opportunity to do it yet. I'll do it when I get to speak to Kathy Newman. I'll be handing out flyers for Pinochet helicopter safaris in my local demonstration in a few hours. Wish me luck. Good luck, Dr. Martin Luther Pepe. The only thing that can stop a black guy with a gun is a white guy with a black gun. Oof, rags. You got a lot to answer for here. Black demonstration in a few hours. Wish me luck. Good luck, Dr. Martin Luther Pepe. The only thing that can stop a black guy with a gun is a white guy with a black gun. Oof, rags. You got a lot to answer for here.
I'm only responsible for what I say.
The British 100-ton gun is white. Actually, that's true. I saw the 100-ton gun at the Rock of Gibraltar, and A, it looked terrifying. You wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of it. And B, it is painted. Well, it's like an off greyish white, but yes, it is basically. Marussia Dark as an attack helicopter. I'm above everyone in the progressive hierarchy. Apaches are black, Native American, non-binary. Good point. That's never thought of it that way. I'm afraid if my grandpa dies before 2024 and Trump wins the election, my grandma will literally die from Trump derangement syndrome. She watches CNN. Man, I wish there was something I could do to make you feel better about that, but I think the God Emperor is literally going to storm 2020. Sargon, your public debates are great. I would vote for you, but I'm American. No apologies on the Brit. Changed my mind. Tea leaf is sweet tea. Changed my mind. Sorry. Tea leaf is... The tea is leaf sweat. Changed my mind. Man, that I was thinking of Uncle Iroh from Avatar for a second there. If you do win, please do like Cato the Elder and end every speech with EU delenda est. Yes, I certainly will. Honestly, I certainly will. Furthermore, the European Union must be destroyed. Britannia rules the waves. Hashtag kill all the frogs. Yeah, get wrecked, V. Remember the Alamo? I'm not too familiar with the story behind it. I know it's a last stand of American troops against Mexicans, but it's not something I'm massively familiar with.
Texans.
That's it, Texans. I know that Ozzy Osbourne pissed on it.
He pissed on it?
Yeah.
It's like a whole compound. It's weird.
Right.
I've been there.
It probably wasn't before he pissed on it. The EU has an army and used it against the Yellow Vests. No, that's the French. And the French have armoured police. Paris TNN, did I skip your chat? Sorry, man. Hang on. I probably just haven't got to it yet. Yeah, I just haven't got to it yet. Right. Yeah, rule Britannia. Britannia rule the waves. Britain will never, never, ever be Spain. Yes, that's correct. Thanks for the legal tradition. Have some simoleons. Thank you very much. Worked with the modern Spanish Navy. They're awful. Imagine my shock. When has the Spanish Navy not been awful? You know, just out of interest. Yo, we have to do a tour of Bradford, Leeds. We need you up here. You're not in my constituency, I'm afraid. Maybe after the election. I'm not ruling anything out. Again, like I said, I'm definitely going to do more of these. These are great fun. Love what you're doing. I sent you a message on Discord. I know you're busy, but if you take a minute to check it out, I'd appreciate it. Ooh. I'll see if I can find it just offhand. Hang on a second. I don't even know what the woo thing is. I know it's a disgusting weeb thing, but it's kind of it's also kind of adorable. So you know,
it really is though.
Yeah, I know it is. It's so cute. So, God, stop being adorable.
Stop chasing me!
Smolter, aha, I found it.
It's been fucking forever.
I know you're very, very busy.
Jesus Christ!
With an urge to
Look at that fucking look how far he's been chasing me.
I figure I'd try to use my skill set to help. I'm a web developer, but I'd like to start a side project even if it doesn't go anywhere.
Look how far away he was!
Creators are looking for. What kind of online service do you wish existed? This can be anything, but I'm hoping to stay in the realms of free speech and communication. Think Patreon, subscribe, star, dissenter, video sharing. Even if you can't think of anything, I want to thank you for taking the time to read this. And if you do come up with a thing, I'd love to hear of it. Right, it's a guy called Smolter. People to make stuff that we wanted, wouldn't it? So yeah, great initiative there, Smolter. Yeah. Oi, mate, you got a license for this stream? Not yet. I'm hoping to get diplomatic immunity when I get into the EU Parliament. Put this towards your personal security, or at least some bear mace. Bear mace is probably illegal here. And I will. I have actually had to hire security in Bristol. I had to hire some, and I'm glad I did. You should actually try to organise an actual anti-fascist parade, publicly make anti-fascist arguments, easy, and fly your Antifa flag. Would be fun to see the press try to rationalise opposing anti-fascists. Good point. In fact, yeah, I should do that, shouldn't I? Just bring the Antifa flag and be like, yeah, we hate fascists. What's the problem?
I took their flag.
Yeah, exactly. Never let me see you button the bottom button on your suit jacket again. I wouldn't even groom you. Yeah, dude, I don't wear suits. I don't know why people don't understand this. Swindon man batters the British press with horse sense. Oh, I tell you what, since you talk about batter, and that sounds like Batten. Batten's been doing a great job on the press recently. I've seen him on like TV shows, and he's just nailing him. He's just like, well, just go and ask him yourself. I'm not apologising for anything, effectively. And it's like, man, this is my guy. You know what I mean? He's an absolute. He's unflappable. He's completely unflappable. It's great. Rags, you ever plan to visit the UK and be the meat of a Sargon Mauler sandwich? Yeah, Rags.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, well, Sargon's married, first off. So that's obviously off the table. I couldn't do that. I'm no home wrecker.
Well, that's a good enough reason as any. I'll see if I can get dispensation from my wife.
I'm worth it.
How long do you think before your opponents get Anit Sarkeesian to help campaign against you? Man, I would love if they got Anit Sarkeesian to campaign against me. Let's just bring the internet into real life. Fuck it. We're tired of being on the internet. completely off topic, but if you're looking to lose weight, have you looked into keto? It may turn out to be easy to stick to. Honestly, I'm finding the salads quite easy to stick to. I'll admit I had a sandwich earlier, which I don't regret because it was delicious and I earned it. I had a chicken salad for breakfast. I had a Caesar salad. Well, I say Caesar salad. It was just a chicken salad for dinner. And then I had a ham sandwich and a chicken sandwich, and I enjoyed the fuck out of them. And I don't even feel guilty because I feel like I've earned it. So, but I think I am losing weight as well. I think I've lost a bit of weight.
Well,
so.
every once in a while, you gotta, give yourself something.
Yeah, exactly. I'm counting the calories sort of thing. I'm trying to keep it, a good deal less than 2,000. I think I've had about 1,500 today, and I'm not going to have any more.
Man, come on, don't fucking kill me.
I think I'm doing all right.
Don't kill me.
Missed these
I didn't do
shows, a
shit.
furry thick boy and a Roman army reject. If you were both in the next
Roman
Civ
Army
game,
reject.
I would be, would the I'm the motherfucking Sargon be your war theme? No, it'd probably be Hell March, 'cause it sounds cooler and edgier. And it'll make the press go, God, that's dog whistling! Ah! Yeah, it's dog whistling to come up. Thick boy and a Roman army reject. If you were both in the next
Roman
Civ
Army
game,
reject.
I would be, would the I'm the motherfucking Sargon be your war theme? No, it'd probably be Hell March, 'cause it sounds cooler and edgier. And it'll make the press go, God, that's dog whistling! Ah! I'm from Alabama. Your iced teaism is a problem, but I wish I could vote for you. I live in a free country. Here's 10 for you and 5 for Rags. Rags is silk. Yeah, man, I wish I lived in a free country too. I really do. Holy shit. V for New Zealand's Prime Minister, says Zurindu from New Zealand. Man, I would love to see V visit New Zealand. I would love to see what they'd make of him. Like, V goes over there and just explains things to
Gonna make you wonder why you even try.
talking about. He's a really smart fucking guy. And he would just be able to sit there and just explain all of this stuff to them in great detail. They'd be like, what's wrong with us? And he'd be basically trying to explain their own values to them. It'd be amazing. Which do you trust more, mainstream media or a really cheap climbing harness from Wish.com? I have seen the reviews on Wish.com and they're not 88% 1 star. That's all I'm saying. No, I haven't really seen those reviews. Have you ever thought of playing CK2 on your live streams? Yeah, but when do I have the fucking time? I would love to play CK2 on a live stream. I just don't have the goddamn time. In fact, Rags, after this, man, if you want a game of Left 4 Dead, we can have a quick blast through it. That'd be great.
Yeah, sure. I could take a break from this game to play another game.
Yeah, exactly, if that's cool with you. Because I haven't been able to play anything for like 2 or 3 days again, so I'd really love to have a game. And I'm still using D-Live, even though like you can't use the currency on it or anything like that. And I'm not playing it for money, just to have fun. So just Sargon of Akkad on D-Live. Will UKIP drop you if they do bad in MEP elections? Probably. Who knows? Again, I don't even I don't want. I'm really enjoying being a part of UKIP. Really enjoying it. And I think that one thing, right? So the Gloucester branch, and I don't know if I should say this on live stream, but I really can't resist, right? So I can't remember the name of the chap. It was Paul something from the Gloucester branch. Apparently, he was really annoyed about the entry of the YouTubers into UKIP because we got a lot of attention, obviously. And I guess he felt that he had deserved this attention. And so when we started campaigning, because he wasn't selected, he was really angry. And it got to the point where he was trying to get us... I mean, he's probably one of the people behind all of this stuff, right? He sabotaged their own website in protest. It's been restored now, so it's all fine. But he quit the day before I went to Gloucester because all the Gloucester branch were like, hey, we should go out and support him. We really like him. And he was fuming and stamping his little feet, and then he quit. And then he went and had a press conference going, "Oh, I denounce him! I denounce him!" I went to the Gloucester branch, and a bunch of them were like, "Man, thank you so much for getting rid of him. He was such a tyrant."
Yeah, he sounds like a great guy to be around.
Exactly. They were just like, "Wow, he was a fucking nightmare." And I was like, "Well, you're welcome." I'm so glad I can come in and help people out.
I'm doing my part.
Yeah, exactly, right. And I just had to turn up. It was great. Iced tea pairs well with a tasty First and Second Amendment. Yeah, okay, keep rubbing it in my face, Mauricia. One day we'll get a written constitution and that'll be nice. Coffee over tea, Boston Tea Party was right. High Rags, I'm banning this guy.
Hello.
Party, I can't even pronounce that. She's married to Prince Philip. But it's only a matter of time. Nicholas Quaver. Do you know Michael Pybus? The artist sometimes called Pikachu Hitler. No.
Pikachu Hitler?
What? I'm going to have to Google
I
this.
choose you.
Yeah, I've got to Google
Pikachu
this.
Hitler.
Give me a second. I have to find out what Pikachu Hitler's about. What am I looking at? No, I can't. I mean, don't get me wrong. There are loads of Pikachu Hitler memes and mashups, but I have no idea whether any of that's what you're talking about. So let me actually Google his name now, because that's probably the best.
I don't want no Pikachu Hitler impersonator. I want the real thing.
Yeah, I want the real one. Yeah.
I want the real Pikachu Hitler.
Oh, he's an artist of some sorts. He does a lot of Pikachu art, apparently.
Does he do a lot of Hitler art?
You know what's really interesting? My son's got into Pokemon recently. Like he's worked out how to use the remote control for the TV, right? And obviously he's worked out how to use Netflix now, and so he watches as much Pokemon as he can. And to be honest with you, I'm not even mad because I quite like Pokemon. Team Rocket,
The show?
yeah, absolutely. Team Rocket, my fucking favorite villains, man.
I never got into the show. The games and stuff, sure, but
the games are awesome too.
Never into the show.
Yeah, the games are awesome. I used to have to get a Game Boy emulator for my computer when I was in
No!
university. So I could
No.
But no, the show's really good. It's got a lot of character and it's really cute. It's it's adorable. In it's not boring either. It's got a good sense of humor about itself. Like Team Rocket are just the best. Like was it Jesse and James? I can't remember which
Jesse
one.
and James.
James.
Oh, you're
must be
watching the
man,
old
right?
Gen 1 stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. It's what he's been watching. Because I've been sat on the sofa with him.
Why don't you have their Why don't you, that could be like your running slogan, to protect the world from devastation,
Well, yeah, exactly.
to unite all peoples within our nation.
It's a part. It's the bit to denounce the evils and truth and love, and it's like, oh well, I'm not against that.
Oh yeah, well,
for Christ's sake.
wait, just change a little bit to announce the virtues of truth.
Oh, well, there is that. Yeah.
It's a little modification.
One thing I love about it is James's androgyny and his like the mysterious sexuality or like gender presentation that he has. I think it's hilarious because there's episodes where he effectively has a massive pair of tits and stuff, and it's just like I just found it hilarious when I watched it originally, and like watching it back now, it's like this is actually legit funny. So yeah, but anyway, I've got a childish sense of humor, so But yeah, so don't forget, according to Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, all Easter worshippers are privileged. Some Easter worshippers are more privileged than others. That's
Easter worshippers is so funny.
Mate, it's so insulting though as well, isn't it? Like, I'm not a Christian, but man, Christians are not treated as if there's currently like an attempt at ethnic cleansing going across the Middle East and Africa against them, and South Asia apparently, the subcontinent. So good luck out there, folks. That's all I'm saying. It's a rough fucking world.
Rip Christians.
Hey America, New Zealand has oil. Please liberate us. Yeah, right. Wouldn't you like
the
a constitution?
Rocks black. Like, please save us.
Remember that you can piss them off with your kindness and friendly demeanor as much as any righteous indignation. They hate it when you defy their characterization. Yeah, I know. I figured that out quite early, Christopher, and it really works well, doesn't it? And things I like being calm and polite with people if I'm disagreeing with them. I just just do it. It's easy. Just be myself. Thanks for the great event 2 weeks ago. Really appreciate our talk together. Hope to see you again soon. Come down to Cardiff sometime. Yeah, if it was in the southwest, I would be doing it now. But I'll do it again, man. I'll do it again. Right. Okay. So I'm back. Right. I've caught up with those. Right. Please don't send any more because it is late, and I do still want to have a game of Left 4 Dead before I go to bed. So please don't send any more. And I'm not trying to sound rude or disrespectful or ungrateful. It's just, man, I've been busy as hell. Like so much has been going on. And I know I keep saying that, but like I'm sure you guys are seeing all the results everywhere. Oh, I mean, like, they're spamming out articles about me constantly. It's so weird. It's like, and nothing happens. Like I'm just wandering around and nothing happens. No one's talking about me in the street, or no one accosts me or anything like that. It's just like, it's just the media class of London spurging out. Almighty Zentico, you really kicked the hornet's nest by running for MEP. Yeah, it's such an unimportant position as well. I enjoy watching you hold the line against the corrupt establishment. Give him hell, Sargon. Yeah, man. You know what, right? So, let me get the thing up. Hang on. I didn't know this when I first chose the name, but if you look up the Sargon legend, right? It's in 3 segments, and it's this ancient Assyrian story of Sargon. And it's not even very long because of all the lacunas in it, right? But the wife of segment C is with the wife of Lagal Zagazi, lacuna, femininity in a shelter, Lagal Zagazi, he's speaking to an envoy, but it's difficult to say. Come, he directed his steps to brick-built Iana, which is a temple. Lagal Zagazi did not grasp it, he did not talk to the envoy, but as soon as he did talk to the envoy, missing part, the Lord said, alas, and sat in the dust. Lagal Zagazi replied to the envoy, Sargon does not yield. And I'm just like, wow, that's coincidental, isn't it? Because that's exactly how I feel about the fucking press. I am not going to yield to any of this. You know, what they're doing is just bully boy tactics. And they know it. They know that this is just bullying to try and keep people in line. And it's like, no, not going to happen with me. And if you don't like it, you can swivel. What was the name of Lovecraft's cat? Oh, I feel like I should know this.
I could. Well, it wasn't Lovecraft's cat. It was a character in one of Lovecraft's stories.
Oh,
had a
God. Yeah, no, okay, I've just Googled it. Yeah, no.
think it was
I'm
Sam?
already in enough trouble. I'm already in enough
Carl?
trouble. No. Dr. Martin Luther Pepe.
What a great
N-word
name.
cat is the name, okay? Thank you.
What if his actual name is Edward Cat?
No, it's not N-word. I'm just being polite.
I know. That was just a
Yeah.
It was actually Cat.
Just looked at the post about you in our politics, bro. They actually believe what the Daily Mail and Sun posted. I didn't think people could be so retarded. Well, just post something that, like, there's an article on the Liberalists or the video that PSA 6 did. Just post that. It's a fake, and I'm going to sue the Daily Mail over this, and the Sun, incidentally.
You'll
So
say
yeah,
retard, but you won't say the N-word. Double standards, much.
good point. So the R word then. But no, but seriously, it's it's easy to see how this is fake, and anyone who doesn't think this is fake is an idiot. Reading this, oh man, I'm so sorry. I know I need to do it. I just haven't got around to it. I wish the dirty smear merchants knew that Sargon means legitimate prince in Akkadian. Yeah, it's good, isn't it? My God, if you bring Alex Jones to the EU, it will be the greatest spectacle ever. Yeah, you're the British P.T. Barnum. Stay true to the path, brother. Man, I will. Like, because you guys, you know, it's your guys' support and donations to my channel that mean that I can do whatever the fuck I want. Right? You know that, right? It's the fact that I don't take outside money. There are no advertisers they can go to. There are no strings on me. And so I can just be whatever I want to be when I want to be it. And honestly, I can't thank you enough. I really can't thank you all enough. Thank you, Straight Edge Soldier. Sending love from the Jewish community. Thanks, dude. Please hit the smear merchants with the "Have you even read log?" double troll to the old cucks. You're a legend. That's a genius idea. That's great. And there are no advertisers they can go to. There are no strings on me. And so I can just be whatever I want to be when I want to be it. And honestly, I can't thank you enough. I really can't thank you all enough. Thank you, Straight Edge Soldier. Sending love from the Jewish community. Thanks, dude. Please hit the smear merchants with the "Have you even read log?" double troll to the old cucks. You're a legend. That's a genius idea. That's great. And I tried to stay out of the Israel-Palestine debate a lot as well, but I tell you what, recently it's been a lot of fun to wind up the Labour voters with Israel has a right to exist. In fact, Israel's existence is a moral good and stuff. Because I totally believe Israel has a right to exist. You know, any nation that currently exists should continue existing. And so it's just really easy to wind them the fuck up and make them sound like massive anti-Semites by start screaming about Israel. It's like, yeah, fuck the Jewish state. So yeah, go on, tell me how much you as a Labour supporter hate the Jewish state. I love it. Just watch Sitch's video about the unbelievably brazenly stitched quote that has to be something you can take to court. Yeah, not only that, but the fake DMs that Twitter have already verified are fake are also in it. So I mean, it's like they're asking to be sued. So yes, I'll be meeting with lawyers very soon. The problem is just my schedule, but they're aware that something's going to go on. I'm sure of it.
Are you allowed to say anything regarding the Aquila thing?
Yeah, I can say whatever I like. I just don't have anything to say. I don't know what's happening with it. It's just dragging on. I'm just waiting for a conclusion to it at this point.
Hooray.
Yeah, I know, right? One, work on cardio. I do when I can. It's hard to do that when you're traveling, though. 2, buy Antifa flag. Oh, right, sorry. I thought this was something you were just giving me advice for. So 1, work on cardio. 2, buy Antifa flag. 3, go to next Saga rally. 4, when Antifa starts protesting, run around waving the flag, screaming, I got the flag, I got the flag. 5, run like hell. That's a good idea. Memes, green text, hello. Check out What I've Learned video on keto and brain. Okay, yeah, I will do. But I'm probably too lazy to do keto, to be honest. Because it's just easier to just get steaks and salad and stuff like that. Are you going to fly the Kekistani flag on your tour? Yeah, okay, that's a good idea. Yeah, I will do that. I'll take it with me. when you're in office, can you make Mauler into some kind of head of entertainment regulation? I don't think he'd want to regulate it, would he? You know, he's probably quite liberal on the idea that people should be able to make the entertainment they want, and he should be able to sit there and criticize it and rip it. Oh man, saying that, when do you think he'll get his Game of Thrones critique done?
Oh, Mahler made me watch that, by the way.
It was the fucking worst, wasn't it?
So it's the only Game of Thrones episode I've ever seen, but he made me watch it. He needed me to understand.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm so sorry, Mahler. I'm sorry for all of you people out there who like Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
I don't know like anything about it, but I'm so sorry.
Oh, I tell you what, right? Seasons like 1 to 7, I think it is, excellent because they're written by George R.R. Martin, right? So, and you know that he knows what he's talking about. He's obviously done his homework. He's steak and salad is keto. Oh, well, there we go. But I know I had a sandwich earlier, and I tell you what, man, the bread tasted great. But yeah, generally, I guess I kind of am doing that. But yeah, no, Game of Thrones season 1 to 7, absolute top notch. Like, honestly, again,
I've heard it's good.
no, it legit is. It's like what was the thing with the fucking drugs in New Mexico or whatever?
Breaking Bad.
That's right, yeah. You know, so it's that sort of level of writing and storytelling, you know, long arcs of storytelling.
Yeah.
So, you know, the investment pays off. And then season 8 is written by someone else because Martin hasn't actually finished the fucking books yet, like the lazy fat old bastard he is. Sorry, George, if you're listening, I take it back. I'm just angry. And this season has been the worst TV I have ever seen. Like, the stories are badly written, the characters are all caricatures of themselves, and all of the male characters have effectively become the same character. All of the female characters have effectively become the same character, and the male characters are all like, you know, just getting along and trying to do what they can, and the female characters are basically all bitches at this point. And I'm not the one saying this necessarily, but I do think that. My wife is the one who basically pointed this out to me, and she was like, "Why are they giving each other side eye? Why aren't they working together? Why are they acting like bitches? You know, they realize they're all about to die?" And it's like, that's a really good point, and it's really, really annoying. And then the great big bad threat that we thought, I thought, and I think everyone thought this, that when the army of the damned, the Night Army came down, it would storm, you know, the wall, storm, what the hell's the name of the place? Winterfell. And it would force them to keep retreating and fight running battles and things like this until they found a new fortress to hold up in, and then they'd get smashed. And then eventually they'd make their way back to King's Landing in a retreat where they'd have to make a stand alongside Cersei and whatever's, you know, whatever
That sounds pretty good.
looks like now, the mercenaries. And then they'd have to resolve their differences after finally defeating them in some epic battle where everyone dies. No, instead, the very first battle that the bloody undead army arrives at, they kill the Night King and the entire army's dead. Now there's no pressure for the rest of the series. Now it's all done. It's like, well, it doesn't really matter from here on out because there's no threat. There's no existential looming threat.
Spoilers, by the way.
Yeah, no, sorry. I'm sorry. I should have. Should have said spoilers. But to be fair, Game of Thrones is shit now, and I'm really. It's worse than The Walking Dead at this point, right? It's actually worse than The Walking Dead, and The Walking Dead is fucking dead. So, like, and I really think it comes down to them listening to the fans. And I'm not, as a fan of this, right? I'm saying just make the thing you want to make. Don't worry about what the reaction on the internet is. Don't worry about what the fans would like. You know, the fan service. Make a good story, and that will create its own fans.
Drink in the freezer. I gotta say this. What?
What? Sorry, I was going off on that. Right, okay, sorry. But yeah, I don't think. I mean, to be fair, right? You probably would. You probably would want someone like Mauler as head of entertainment regulation because he'd probably he'd have a very light touch with it, I think. You know, and that's the kind of person you want regulating, which is
he'd be like, yeah, there's no regulation, but I'm the regulator, and that's the rule. So,
well, you know, he'd probably regulate like things that were desperately illegal, obviously.
Yeah, like illegal. Yeah,
you know, he'd have sensible sort of regulation. I'm absolutely sure.
Fuck you fucking
it
piece
wouldn't be
of
this
shit.
kind of authoritarian.
Fucking hate you.
yeah, it'd be like, it can't be illegal. It has to be you can't false advertise.
Yeah,
you know,
just sensible.
Just debate. That's it. Yeah.
The sensible minimum, isn't it?
Yeah.
Can't get military weapons legally in the USA is why is the media making the same complaints about you as the actual neo-Nazis do? Conquer Spain. Will conquer Spain. Good question about the media actually following the same arguments as the neo-Nazis.
You cut out for a little bit, Sargon. Say that one more time.
Conquer Spain will do. UKIP policy number 1. No, number 2 after Conquer France. Sorry. Basically reform the Angevin Empire is all I'm saying. White hot peppers, uwu with echo quotes. I don't even know what that means.
White hot peppers.
Yeah, that's the username. Come to Texas and go on Stephen Crowder's show again. Yeah, I do plan to go to Texas, so I will do what I can do. Maduro took CNN off the air. He's not all bad. Yeah, but I mean, on the downsides of that, what he's doing is cutting off loads of funny reaction videos to people mocking CNN. So there's downsides to censorship. The Geth, if you look further into it, the Legend of Korra Season 1 villains were a vague stand-in for ANCOMs. They all wear black, scream better quality, and the show text puts it in the 1920s era. Yeah, they were communists. And honestly, right, the Legend of Korra was shit generally, but Season 1's villains, the Equalizers or whatever they were called, and Amon was an amazingly good villain. It's a real shame that it was wasted on Korra, and the interaction that he had where he managed to get her emotional and broken. That was really good and could have been played a bit harder, I think. But generally, he was a great villain. It was a real shame about the heroes in that, and he was wasted, in my opinion, in what he was doing there. If you don't tell the EU Parliament to get bent at least once when you get in, I'm fucking unsubbing, dude. That'll be my first words. SA brown shirts and you wanted to do a history stream. Possibly. I'm sorry if I've forgotten about that. Any plans to come to Texas? Yes, I will see what I can do. I wouldn't even vote for you. Well, mostly because I'm an American. I understand. And now I think we're back to the ones that were done earlier. Right. So, everyone, thank you very much for joining me in this kind of rambly update stream where we just have a bit of a laugh and catch up together. I hope you've had fun. I've definitely.
Hi. How come I didn't see your chat? That's crazy. I don't know how old your chat message was to the Supreme Games and more, but hi. Holy crap. Probably not watching anymore. Oh, well, that was a few minutes ago. People are joining in and watching. Amazing. I'm not getting integration of this YouTube one. What the fuck? Get out of here, spider. Jesus Christ. You're scaring the bullshit out of me. Oh. Oh, there's me. You can't donate to yourself, loser. Oh, why, hello there. Shadow Priest were the best. Oh, dude, you know what's up. Hey. So, let me tell you some real WoW shit. Back in the day, I was only playing a human Shadow Priest, and that my guild let me raid as that. And yeah, I was in the damage meters, but I fucked up, man. I was not an undead Shadow Priest. They have this extra dot called Devouring Plague. Yes. After I saw that video of Swifty, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. I saw Swifty's video where he 1v1 that Shadow Priest, and then I was like, oh, they have an extra dot, Devouring Plague. They're so good for friggin' PvP. So I want to make like an undead PvP Shadow Priest. God, oh, look at this guy over here. I can gank him. Ho 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 ho. Let's go for it. Silence him. And then slow. Oh, he bubbled. Ah, he bubbled Hearth. Ah, we got the fucking bubble Hearth. Oh, he's healing like a bish. Hi. Let's go. No healing. Throw some dots on him. Cast a spell on him. Oh, we got him. Oh, my heart's going. Ooh, oh, I died. Damn it. Llama rockets. What the heck? Dude, I don't understand what's going on. Okay, so I guess I need to have like 18 different windows open. Because... well, that guy's 3 levels above me. I feel like I did pretty well. Hold on, let me see this. Yeah, you played it growing up. So did I, man. What age were you playing? Were you playing it like a teenager? And what patch did you start? Because I started patch 1.8, 1.9. Put something right there. Put some content there. Sorry, I'm trying to set up my stream a little bit here. Yo. Llama Rockets. What a great name. Dude, I need to get some engineering. My wife, she wants me to play an Alliance character really badly. And you know how women are. Oh my god, she's got an Alliance tattoo. Okay? So, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Okay? She's gonna play WoW with me. Okay, I got a cute wifey to play WoW with me, but she's fucking Alliance. God damn. Oh yeah, man, I was playing like when I was a teenager, and yeah, that was good times. BC was a fun too. I was a hardcore raider back in the day. I think I was like 14, 15, all the way until I was like 21. And then I did Molten Core, BWL, Nax Ramit. We did AQ40. We didn't defeat Cthulhu. We started doing some Nax Ramis then at the end there. The 40-man raids were so cool. Let me tell you, that sucks. A lot of people don't mention this, but when you went from 40-man raids to 25-man, a lot of guilds were made for 40-man raids, so everyone could play together. But when you have 25-man raids, people get left out. So some people G-quit and split up the guild, and that was a tough time. Anyways, enough about that. First on Vash, because BC was best for me because I was able to do 1200 DPS in tier 5. First on Vash. I was Shadow, so I was always oh, you're a Shadow Priest? Oh, nice, man. Dude, when they had patch 1.12 came out, when they gave Vampiric Touch, oh my god. That was so good. Vampiric Touch, fucking game changing the class completely. There was one time when like half of our raid wiped, and it was me and a bunch of healers in a group, and then I'm vampiric touching them, and they're like, "Where's all this mana coming from?" And I'm like, "I'm keeping them alive," and I'm like one of the few DPSs, and we managed to finish. I'm the hero, and everybody clapped. Cool story, TJ Fermi. Shut the fuck up. Is that paladin? No, that's someone else. Back in the day, in vanilla, Shadow Priest raiding wasn't common. I talked my guild leader into letting me do it because the 15% debuff. Oh, I forgot about this. Oh shit. I forgot I leveled up like a fucking half a level ago. Get some more shadow damage. Jesus Christ. So fucking high. VT came out in Batilla patch. There was a patch. I think patch 2.0 came out. They released the vanilla they released the Burning Crusade patch, but they didn't release any Burning Crusade content yet. That's what maybe what happened. We were in patch 2.0, but you couldn't go through the Dark Door for like a few weeks, and so we were raiding Molten Core and BWL with the BC talents, but you are stuck at your low level. Yeah, I think you had access to level 70 talents. Talent tree, I mean. I think that's what happened. Anyway, let me scroll up here so we can get some people on YouTube. I'm also on Twitch. Nobody's watching me on any of these platforms, but that's okay. Because I would be talking to myself if it weren't. Yeah, it's fucking crazy streamers. Alright, let's resurrect here. I need to find a good safe spot. This is some great fucking content. I know, it's so exciting. I'm like Asmon gold level tier shit here. Fuck, I'm just gonna fucking die. I'm gonna Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Oh my god. So okay. Just fucking laugh. Where's the laugh emotes in chat? Oh my god. Thank you for thank you for the 1 lemon. How do streamers get the shit to appear? You're number 1 on the stream, bro. You're fucking the top dog. So anyways, my wife wants me to play Alliance. So I'm thinking about rolling a warrior, because they seem to be pretty good in vanilla. Apparently they're shit to level. They're hard to level, super gear dependent. But that means when you get good gear, they'll be really strong. I'll be the Swifty. I also learned a really good number 1 have enough. Oh my god. Woo! Llama Rock, fucking the champion on the stream with 2 lemons. Holler. Dude, I don't know where I'm gonna spend all these lemons. There was a different streamer here on DLive who was eating a lemon every time he got a lemon donation. And then PewDiePie donated, the fucking ninjet to him. 3 of them. Bam, bam, bam. So, I don't know what he did. He just shoved like 18 lemons up his ass or something. Well, I don't know what you're supposed to do then. I mean, if you're eating whole lemons for 1 lemon. So, I was, Top 3 contributors from the stream. Okay, this time I'm gonna resurrect without dying. This is the cost of me ganking that friggin' paladin. This is what I pay. So what race alliance is best for warrior? You got humans, dwarves, night elves, gnomes. Gnomes for that PvP factor. But then humans have that diplomacy to make rep grinding easier. That'll be helpful. And dwarves have, they have like some type of dwarf warrior ratio. Dwarf warrior ratio. Wow. My stream.